Hello, everybody. This is Apex Predator, and this is What If Deku Was Bill Ciphers' son, Part 6. And I'd like to thank everyone for, watching my videos. We've hit 100, which I'm sorry, I was doing some assignments the past few days, so I couldn't necessarily get to you guys. But now that I have some time and I'm playing solitaire on my computer while I'm doing this, so yeah, that's the thing. So we ended off when we were finishing the sports festival. So the sports festival ended. I hope the people who watched the last episode of Bill Ciphers' son, really liked all my commentary on the way they were fighting, because to be honest, I'm surprised I did such a job. I'm not gonna say a good job, but I'm just gonna say that I did decent, to be honest. But yes, we finished after. So they went home. Them going. I honestly forgot which house they went to. You know what? Okay. They both went their separate ways after that day. Okay, now we cut to the next week, when after all the heroes have sent in their basically their internship forms, so they can send out internships for everyone. And yeah, so we come back on a Monday where Deku has run halfway between Mina's house and the school, and he meets Mina there, which she's like, "How the heck did you know where I was?" "Oh, that's just a good old secret from yours truly." You know, you're gonna scare someone if you keep doing that. It's like, scare someone? Who am I gonna scare? A child? Yes. Yes, you are going to scare a child half to death if you keep doing this. It's like, no, I'm not. Don't be so dramatic. Dramatic. Okay, let's stop fighting before this gets too realistic. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yes. So, they head to school. And they... Sorry guys, I'm just playing solitaire. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so we get to school as Katsuki. I'm not sure, but you know, like when we did that one thing where we greet each other, like 2 years ago, or basically a year ago, before 2020 apocalypse happened. Yeah, that basically grab the hand and into a hug type thing. Yeah, so they do that. Katsuki and Deku do that. And they go into class. Once they get there, they wait for the teacher, Mr. Izawa, sorry. So, Mr. Aizawa says what they're going to be doing, and he shows up all of literally everything let's just say, even Todoroki got half the amount of internships than Deku. Todoroki got half the internships that Deku got. Literally. So, Zero lost money to Kaminari because they were just having a betting pool on who would actually win the internships game to see who had more internships. So they carried on. Well, Mr. Aizawa carried on with the explanation, and he said that they were going to pick hero names. And as he flashes back to when he got his name, he's like, yeah, I'm not too good with hero names, so Midnight, you can come in now. As Mr. Aizawa just flops over into his sleeping bag and falls asleep. As Midnight comes into the room and starts to introduce what they're going to be doing. Jeez. And so they continue with that. So Deku, jeez. Deku gets well, after everyone gives out their names, Bakugo, not being the arrogant person he is in canon, he picks Ground Zero, which is, I think, actually his real hero name. And yeah, so he does that. And when Deku comes up, to be honest, I forgot to ask anyone for his hero name, so I'm gonna come up with one on the spot. Honestly, I'm not sure. But I'll leave that as blank for someone to comment down below. To be honest, I actually want someone else's opinion on just looking at his skill set and his powers and what type of hero he would be. Because in this, Deku is still technically a quirk nerd, but he's not like muttering, like serious mutter town. But he does analyze a lot, which is sometimes a little scary for the others. Jeez. So, I'm gonna let you guys pick that for me. And so, they're going to do their internships. So, after they've done their internships, Deku is pulled aside by All Might while he's in the hallway as they're talking. And I'm pretty sure I have not given anyone one for all yet. So this is where it's gonna happen. So as All Might breathes in and out, and then he spits out blood and transforms into Small Might. Yes, I'll use that term for which form he's going to be in. So Small Might, Weak All Might, Normal All Might, just All Might. Okay? Capiche? So, as Deku is confused and wary, he reads his mind. It's like, just calm down, as he's making the face, like a sweat drop. Oh my gosh, no, not that. Like a little droplet of sweat going down his face. Him pushing his hands back and forth in front of him. It's like, calm down. It's me, the real All Might. As Deku calms down and All Might gives the explanation, as Deku is now offered one for all, Deku declines. It's like, I'm way too powerful. I have too many abilities. To be honest, I'm surprised I have this many abilities. I don't need someone else's abilities added to my own. And plus, the way you described one for all, it kind of feels like I'm gonna have 1,000 little, well, 7 different ghosts inside of me telling me what the hell to do. So, me being creeped out by that, I'm gonna have to say no. Well, fair enough. I guess it is actually very, very creepy that you would have souls inside of your body. Okay, let's never talk about this ever again, please. Agreed. All right. Well, why don't we, do you have anyone in mind? As Deku thinks about it, as he says, not Bakugo, 'cause he's definitely too much of an arrogant person to have such a great power within his grasp. So definitely not him. Come on, who could possibly be a candidate? As he thinks deep in his head, as he thinks to himself, how about Kirishima? Because I'm coming up with this on the spot, guys. Remember that. So, his name is his name. Sorry, guys. Today is like a very hyper day for me. I don't know why. I'm not normally this hyper. But I hope you guys aren't too... Really, buddy? Jeez. I love you, dog. Okay, so I hope you can't hear the noise from my dogs. Yeah, so Deku. Jesus. Dog! Can you shut up? So what Deku does is he goes out into the cafeteria, and Kirishima just finished his rice bowl. As he grabs Kirishima, lifts him up like he's facing upwards with his arms and legs out, as he's being carried by the back of the belt and the back of the collar, as Deku literally just kidnaps him and brings him to All Might. As he's like really confused, like, what the hell was that? I kidnapped you. That's a thing now. But why? 'Cause All Might needs to talk to you about something. As something gets serious. As the two are just having the same conversation as he did with Deku. And Kirishima accepts because, well, why not accept such a generous offer? Literally. So, he gives him one for all and teaches, and Deku actually gives him a lot of advice, because All Might is actually not a good teacher, to be honest. He sucks at teaching. Yeah, he literally got a book for teaching, basically teaching for people, for literally dumb people. But yeah, so respect for All Might, a little bit down, but not too much. Yeah, so Deku gives Kirishima some advice, and Kirishima gets full cowling a lot earlier, as Kirishima is actually very lacking in mobility. He needed the extra boost. And I feel like we should change Kirishima's name. Maybe Red Bullet? Riot Bullet? Nah, Red Riot. Just keep it normal. I'm trying to think of stuff. But, yeah. So, name stays the exact same. So, after a few times, they basically get things done. So, they go to their internships. Both Midoriya and Cipher and Kirishima go to Gran Torino, as they both need a lot of extra training. So the two head off, and they notice that Ida is acting a little strange, as Deku reads his mind, and he gets a slight headache from hearing him say, "Revenge, revenge, revenge, I'll kill you, damn criminal." As he thinks back, he remembers that his brother Tensei Ida was attacked by the Hero Killer, as he will keep that in mind as they go to their respective places. And Kirishima learns how to properly control and the Gran Torino fighting style. Him calling that bullet barrage. And so basically, not only does he have Red Right Unbreakable already because of the quirk enhancement part of his quirk, the quirk One for All, he has Red Right Unbreakable, as well as Bullet Barrage, which is basically him jumping around and basically smashing into you with his body. Which seems weird, but definitely not weird. But anyway, so as they get their things ready to go out to past Hosu City, Deku had already informed Gran Torino of the predicament, as they're going to Hosu City itself, just to help Ida out. So they go there, and the train cart gets crashed into by a Nomu and a pro hero, as Deku immediately gets into action, jumping towards the hero, picking him up, bridal cell, no homo, BTW, as he jumps further away from the hole in the train, as he puts him down, as he tells one of the citizens that he needs to go, and you guys try and call the heroes to Hosu City and basically take care of this human life form that I've just saved. Yeah. So Deku jumps out with Kirishima and Gran Torino, as the both of them I'm not sure if this solitary game is going well, but anyway, new game. So they start fighting Nomus, and Deku feels around everything, and he catches the feeling of blood all over the floor and metal or iron, as he notifies Gran Torino and Kirishima that he might know where Kirishima is, as Kirishima nods, and Gran Torino carries on with normal hero business with the Nomus. The two hero students rush in to save him. Kirishima doing bullet barrage as he's jumping all around, as he has a hold of 25% of One For All, because to be honest, he's more jacked than Deku, but Deku's still jacked. He's strong, yeah. But yeah, that's how everything goes. So once that happens, Stain tries to slash at Kirishima, as Kirishima's doing bullet barrage around him, and Deku just armors up to his final suit as he rams into the hero killer. As, to be honest, his bones are cracked. Like, he has slight fractures in his ribs and maybe some pelvis damage, but like just sore muscles on the arms as he tried to block them. And Stain then gets up and takes out a blade from his side as he throws it towards Deku. Deku just stands there, it hits him and it bounces off, as they just stand there in a bit of awkward silence, like, did you really think that would work? Like, to be honest, no, but I was hoping. It's like, oh my gosh, why are you so dumb? Hey, I am not dumb. I am the hero killer. And I don't care. You're hurting my friend. And that, to me, is unacceptable. As he charges up his entire body with fire. As Deku's normal hero suit is basically just very cheap casual wear. Like basically just something really plain. But he just teleports that away and armors himself up. So what Deku does, he just starts pulverizing Stain's face, as Stain is trying to slash at him but is getting punched in the face, the gut, as his bones are breaking more and more. He starts to get a feeling of passing out. As he does, he passes the hell out. And basically Kirishima's like, damn, you got some nice power there, dude. Thanks. It's mostly chopped up to, well, I guess my telekinesis increasing my muscle strength, as well as that slight metal feel to my fist. Isn't that right, Stan? It's like, what are your hands made of? Well, that's a secret. You see, I compress different types of metals, giving it different properties. But there's no way I'm explaining the compound that is literally covering my entire body. Because you could easily mimic this if you have the right quirk or the right tools. So, I'll keep it a secret for now. You dumb brat. You're gonna pay for that. To be honest, you seem like a great kid. Aw, thank you. Ugh, I hate you now, just for that little piece of commentary. That's a shame. As Deku in this, he's like Deadpool, but less gory. Like, he will knock your lights out and probably break your skull open, but he's not gonna joke about killing you and ripping your organs out. He'll probably act like all friendly with you as he's fighting you. As yeah, that happens. So Deku basically teleports like 50 meters into the air, as he uses his telekinesis to force his body down, as Deku's just like standing like straight up with his feet together, like he's gonna come down, like smashing down with his heels into Stain. As he does, but Stain breaks both of his blades, as well as his entire arm got broken, as he landed on his forearm onto his bicep and crushing his one shoulder, as he got forced to the ground in an instant. As he is knocked out, and Kirishima's like, dude, you gotta stop critically injuring everyone. I'm pretty sure Bakugo still has a few fractures. I'm not sure about Shinso though. I think he's still in the hospital? I'm not sure. It's like, dude, he's getting discharged tomorrow, by the way. Oh, thanks, bro. I didn't know that. I guess you do keep a mental note of everything. Hey, the jokes, that's my thing. No one else's. Okay, be like that, bro. I get it. There's no need to get too feisty about this stuff, you know? It's like, dude, I'm sorry, okay? Do you forgive me? No. Thought so. As they both laugh that little joke off. Deku then picks up Stain, and they go out of the alley as Ida has had the quirk wear off, as well as the pro hero, as both of them are basically limping on, well, basically holding on to Kirishima, being held up by him, as Kirishima's just like, you can handle some of the weight here, bro. This guy has like 50 kgs of equipment. I think this is how he gets so strong. He uses weighted armor. As he lifts him up and smashes him down into his own shoulder, as Stain gets hit in the gut, and basically some news reporters and a lot of the heroes come, and police also come and arrest everyone. As in this, Deku and Kirishima had permission to use their quirks, so they didn't get punished, as well as they got the actual credit for defeating him. So that happened. As the rest goes as normal, everyone does their own thing, and then they come back to school. As everyone's just talking, having a good time, talking about their internships. As sorry guys. As Aizawa tells them about a quick little test to see how your training had gotten. So we'll check that with a race. As All Might pops in and is like, yeah, dude, just carry on the lesson. I don't get paid enough for this. This is your job. I shouldn't be explaining your job to them. As All Might's grin is like, okay, sleepyhead. Like, what was that? Nothing. Like, I'm watching you. No, you're not. You're sleeping. You really have to be a smartass, don't you? Yes, I do. I wonder how. Don't even think about that one, okay? You know that was an accident. As they're talking about a incident that is not going to be said because of reasons, mainly because I have nothing there and I was just trying to add something funny. Yeah, so they carry on and they do the little test they did, the little race. As Kirishima, Deku, and the rest of that team besides one other, because Kirishima's taking that person's spot. As they all are talking and trying to see who's gonna be last. As basically they think Kirishima's gonna be last because of his mobility problem. As they do the thing, and Kirishima is very fast. As everyone's shocked, as, yeah, my internship actually gave me a good grasp of very good mobility, you could say. Very good mobility. Dude, I saw you do a backflip. Literally, before the internships, I asked you if you could do a backflip. You tried. You landed on your head. Literally. Luckily, you had a hardening quirk. But still, dude, jeez. As I'm going to leave it off here while they're talking. Actually, no, not gonna leave it off here. Deku goes up to Mina as they start talking and flirting more than usual because they couldn't see each other for literally a week or something like that. Yeah. So then I'm gonna leave it off because I need to catch up on what actually happens next with My Hero Academia, because I've basically got the entire layout of the entire thing, and I'm pretty sure that after this day they do the Two Heroes movie. So after this I'm gonna do the Two Heroes movie, and after that I'll go over the finals, and after that I'll go over the next few things, the training camp and the All for One battle. So get me a name for someone. Get me a name for Deku, a hero name for Deku. I'm sorry if you guys didn't enjoy this more than the previous one, because that one was a lot of quick thinking, quick thinking, which was surprising to me because I'm not a quick thinker, I'm a logical thinker. Yeah, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a name for a hero name for Deku. Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay good, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.